About that horse...
Well, did you get it done?
Yeah. Here.
Well, what are you standing around here for? I told you to take it to Kabat.
No. You told me to bring it and show it to you.
You're a smart one, eh? Well, now I'm telling you to go to Kabat with it. He's our groom. Most likely he'll be idling by the upper stables, the grouch. Just between the two of us, he's a very unpleasant fella. Unlike me.
I can't wait. I brought you those horseshoes. I mean, horseshoe.
That took... And you know who gets in...
You?
Exactly. Mistakes are punished here. Or I'd have to go back to what I was doing before.
What did you do?
You're a bit inquisitive, ain't you?
Well, I get the feeling.
Let's just say I haven't always made an honest living.
Not quite. I'd also like to know if you...
But I'll tell you.
Isn't there maybe something I could...
Well, since you're offering, I lost something playing dice and I'd like to have it back. A very nice
Who did you lose it to?
Father Nicodemus. That priest rolls dice like the devil himself was guiding his hand.
Don't worry.
But with no trouble.
Naturally.
I'm sorry.
Do you know where Captain Thomas is? I heard he was in a bad way.
It's true, son. It doesn't look good for him. Why do you ask?
I'd like to pray with him.
A kind thought, but you can't get to Thomas. I had him moved.
Why can't I get there?
You know, the castle chapel is an important place. Only
Like you, for it.
naturally. It's certainly good of you to want to pray for Thomas, but you can do...
Why did you take him to the chapel?
The surgeon is away with Lord von Berghoff, and Thomas has got considerably worse. I don't like to say it, but there's nothing left but to pray for a miracle.
Uh-huh. I'll be going.
Go.
What if my soul is burdened with sin? Is there a way to cleanse it?
Of course, son. You can redeem yourself with an indulgence, or take the path of repentance and atone for your sins with a pilgrimage. It will improve your reputation with people, but beware. Making a pilgrimage does not erase your crimes in the eyes of the law, nor does it release you from paying a fine. And you, if I'm not mistaken, have a few, similar concerns. Come find me when you have atoned for your worldly sins.
It seems like you'd be glad to have someone to...
Alea jactan honest, my friend. The die has not been cast, and so I'll be quite glad if you join me.
Never mind then.
May the Lord... Greetings. What brings...
So,
in...
I heard you have a certain turquoise robe.
Aye, it belonged to
How do you mean?
Kabat is known for having some peculiar things in his property, if you grasp my...
Let's play for it.
Certainly, why not? As long as you put up...
Maybe we better leave it for now.
As you wish, friend.
So,
Indeed.
do you still...
I do.
Hang on. You're saying you don't mind
And who should I give it back to? Besides, you've got to admit a rosary belongs in the hand once its owner turns.
or lose it in a game of dice?
I'm a priest.
Sorry, but I'm not going to play for...
Suit yourself.
Well,
Heavenly...
maybe...
As you wish.
So,
Indeed.
what did you...
Certainly not. Although it may look that...
And isn't playing...
It's not as if we were Roman soldiers.
Yeah, I never understood what they wanted that robe.
They sat on the robe, so they wouldn't feel the cold.
Cold?
Yes, but it's more complicated.
Uh-huh. Never mind then.
May the Lord...
I could see where it leads to. Ah, shit! This was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least. Hans! Are you there?
Henry! Is that you? You've got to get me the fuck out of here! They want to hang me!
I think they're just exaggerating.
I don't know. But I don't want to be stuck in here anyway. This is no place for me. A noble!
Well, unfortunately, no one believes you are one.
You've got to find that Captain Thomas, who can testify who we are.
I know. But they took him during the night up to the chapel in the Maiden Tower. They won't let me in there.
Jesus! Why do I have to have such rotten luck? Christ's wounds.
Well, we've been damn lucky all the time I've known you. It was only a matter of time before it turned to shit.
It's all the same. How did you get in here anyway? Did they let you come and see me?
Oh, not exactly. I shouldn't be here. And if they catch me, the game's up.
That's not good. There's a guard just around the corner watching the jail.
Well, I'll have to try and get further. I'll manage it somehow.
Just don't get caught.
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
Killing me again. Phew, what a stick. I hope it's not me.
The fourth bell.
What the? Where are you sticking your hands, you?
What are you trying to pull, you scoundrel?
Sure, there's a goose in salt in there. And that it's not too sweet like that.
The fourth bell.
Starting up again.
Sir, I want to ask you something.
You? What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be helping outside in the courtyard? Christ! First you cause mayhem at a noble wedding, and now you go snooping around where you shouldn't.
I noticed, sir, that something is troubling you. I could help you.
How could a vagabond...
One vagabond isn't the same as another, sir. It can be hard to tell the difference between beggars and us students from Prague, but we have a bit of knowledge.
And what are you doing here? Prague is a long way off.
I'm here to gain experience. Our professors encouraged us to travel the world, but I ran out of coin and things went from bad to worse.
And where did you study?
Prague University, of course. So far, I've completed the Septem Artes Liberal.
Oh. Well, my nephew had some difficulties with...
Oh, I understand. It's a difficult subject, and I'm a bit anxious about it myself.
Well, you really surprise me, lad.
Anyway, I'll examine you and try to make a diagnosis.
Yes, that should help.
With your permission, I'll examine you, sir.
What? Here and now?
But don't worry, I'll just have a look at you.
I'm glad to hear...
You're quite pale and rather sweaty.
When it comes upon me, I sweat a lot.
Your eyes are all right. Do you have ringing in your...
No.
Do your hands shake?
Well, I'm not the youngest, but...
Did you get advice from anyone about it? Have you tried anything for the pain?
Well, I talked to our surgeon. He just said it. So I went to Kolin to see Professor Joachim Bavor.
Yes?
It's a little awkward for me to talk.
Master Chamberlain, I'm here as a practitioner of the medical arts. You can rest assured that whatever you tell me will...
All right. The professor spoke at length about Jupiter and the houses, and then he told me that my bodily humours are out of balance.
I would expect so. And what did he recommend?
Well, that I should get more silver into my body. So I wear more silver jewellery, and when there's a full moon, I go to the meadow here below the castle, naked.
Really? So you're taking it quite seriously. And has it worked?
No, but there'll be a full moon soon, so I could damn well use some other advice.
I understand. Tell me, Master Chamberlain, does it hurt all the time?
No, not all.
Uh-huh. And these attacks?
Well, it's worse when I get upset.
And does it get worse in autumn, when it gets colder?
Yes, it's you.
Tell me, sir, what about your...
Well,
But that's no obstacle, is it? Although the Holy Scriptures call on us to be chaste, even a saint can sometimes...
Not I. I never managed to find the right woman who would be a good counterpart for me and yet not provoke out...
I'm not sure...
Actually, neither am I.
I believe your stomach juices are out...
That's what the professor from Coley...
Unfortunately, I can't change the causes of your condition, but I can help you with its symptoms.
Can't you get me that potion right now?
I don't have the Only, I don't have the apparatus for that. And also, could you...
Don't worry about that. I expect you'll find It's upstairs in the Crone. That's the second tower. Now we're...
I think so. But I was told to stay...
Trouble? I'm the one who has...
All right. Besides caring for your mortal coil...
What?
I think I could pray for your health. The greatest Christian... And you have a very...
Father Nicodemus takes care of that.
I'll go and get some.
Good.
What about those...
Shh! Not so loud.
Let's see what you...
Oh well, what can you do? Farewell then.
What about those lot...
Shh! Not so... Suit yourself.
Hands off! Thief!
What about those...
Shh!
Let's see... What about those lot...
Shh! Suit yourself. Looking...
If anything goes missing there...
And make sure those liverbursts are well roasted, so they're crisp on the outside.
Aren't you supposed to be helping out?
Let me pass.
All right.
Don't worry. I suppose
Damn right. Or at least...
I can...
Hey, I need some decent...
I've got some...
You said that last... Thanks.
You're welcome.
Ah, shit. Ugh.
I brought you those horses.
That took... And you know...
You?
Exactly. All right,
Do I...
Hey.
What?
You're a...
Well, I get... Not cool.
But I'll tell...
Isn't...
Well...
Who did you...
Father...
Don't worry.
But with...
Naturally. Excuse me.
What?
What about those locks?
Shh. Suit yourself.
It seems
So I'll be quite...
I heard.
Aye.
How do you mean?
Kebab.
Sorry.
Suit.
Never mind.
May the...
I have that rosary for.
Great.
Here you have it.
Good fella.
What about the?
Shh. Suit yourself.
So I got what I.
It's in the castle cellars. Follow me.
Yeah, but I'm not allowed.
Never mind that. You go in... What a day. I burnt the rue in the morning, and then the girl told me we're out of venison. I don't know what that gamekeeper's up to again. Actually, I do know, and it ain't nothing good. And now this. 3 years that lock is broken, and 3 years that good-for-nothing has been promising to fix it. But no.
me.
After all, I'm just a stupid cook banker who's always nagging and won't leave anyone in peace. But if I didn't nag, there'd be nothing done in this godforsaken castle. You have to kick people's asses here to even get them out of bed in the morning. The lazy bones. Pfui!
It happens. Just watch where you're going next time.
Here it is, that damn chef. Here it is, that damn chest. 3 years I've been telling him. God's truth. Thank you kindly, young man. If you want to get a bite to eat, stop by.
Ow!
Sir,
You first.
I know.
How?
One vi-
And what?
Prague.
Oh.
No.
Well.
Anyway,
Yeah.
would you...
What?
Don't worry.
When it? No.
Do you...
Well.
Did you...
Well. So.
Yes.
It's a.
Master...
All right.
I would...
Well. When the.
Really?
No.
I understand. Tell... Does it...
No. Well, it.
And...
Yeah.
Tell me, what about you?
Not who would.
I'm not...
Actually.
I believe...
That's what.
On foot.
Can't.
I don't... Only...
Don't. It's
I think...
trouble.
All right. I'll go and get...
Good.
Aren't you supposed to be helping out? You'll have to.
Let me... Don't worry.
Christ almighty.
That's a...
Damn right, or a
I can...
Hey,
I've got...
you said.
Oh. I can try.
Haven't you got...
Not really.
Go and look. I don't...
I'll figure it out. Why?
Are you...
I'll be...
Go.
The fourth bell.
Shit. Oh, fucker. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, bloody hell. Oh, damnation. Shit. Oh, damnation. Ah, damn. Ah, shit.
Well, that's a tough one.
If anything goes missing there.
Damn, or at least...
I can...
Hey,
I've got...
you said that?
It was nice. Good food and drink. Lots of guests.
I could see where it leads to. Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least. Yes. I know. Don't.
That's not.
Well.
Just don't.
What was Lord Semi's wedding?
If you're after some leftovers, the kitchen's up top.
Faint from hunger.
That's
Damn, or...
I can...
Hey,
I've got...
yes.
Oh.
Well, go...
I can...
Haven't you?
Not...
Go and look, then. I'd go...
I'll figure it out. I'll be...
Go.
Still...
Oh. Thanks.
You're welcome.
Careful. What's that sound?
Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it's... Seems I won't drown, at least. Yes. I know. Don't...
That's not...
Well...
Just don't...
Bearing in
Let's
mind
be here.
that I'm not
Give
going
up.
anywhere with you. What would I be looking for there anyway?
Ah, shit. Oh, this was a bad idea. But it seems I won't drown, at least. Yes. I know. Don't...
That's not...
Well...
Just don't...
If you're after some leftovers, the kitchen's up top. I don't think there's much.
I suppose...
Damn, all right.
I can...
Hey,
I've got...
you said that? Thanks.
You're welcome.
What a stench! Where's it coming from?
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same question.
I work here, genius.
Who are you, actually?
Me? I'm just cleaning here.
And what were you doing at the...
I thought we straightened that out the last time you bothered me. I have no idea what...
What's your name?
What's it to you?
I'm Henry.
Well, that's nice.
And you are...
I already told you. I'm a maid.
We both know you're lying.
Says someone who was just sitting in a jail cell and will end up right back there if anyone calls the guards on.
You know I was locked up? Oh, for such an uncaring girl, your interest is a bit suspicious.
Right. I spend the whole day following you and the arrogant fool around, spying on you.
That's exactly what I think.
Well, think again.
I need...
Who doesn't? I still have to...
I really don't know. But I'm in quite a...
Apart from the fact that I'm not much of a good Samaritan.
But we're in the surgeon's chambers.
I suppose.
I'm not stupid. You've no business here. You're snooping around in the surgeon...
Oh, yeah?
Well, for instance, I could take... Don't forget, I might be slaving here today, but tomorrow, and you'll still be here. So it'll be on you.
And you too.
Well, there's quite a big difference between you and me.
I get it.
And sometimes not.
All right. If it's medicine you're up, there's all sorts of junk there, but...
And what if they're...
Then tough luck. That crackpot writes down everything he does.
All right.
And now get out of my way.
What are you doing here? You aren't allowed here! Come on then. What are you waiting for?
The first bell. Another 11 to go.
Everyone to me. You there!
Pardon me for disturbing you, miss.
If you want to pray, go somewhere else. The chapel is closed, unless you're a priest. Which I assume you're not.
No, I'm not. My name is Henry.
I'm Adela, Thomas's sister. What is it you want, Henry?
I need to talk to your brother.
No chance of that. He's been lying in a fever for 3 days. And the surgeon is away with Sir Otto. Unless he returns soon, Thomas won't be talking to anyone ever again.
Oh, Christ!
Yes! It's a besides which.
What actually happened to him?
They were attacked by bandits by the pond. His mare, Arrow, brought him home. He was completely out of it. And little wonder, the way he was hacked up. If the surgeon was here, he'd be in his care. Some of his wounds have healed, but now he has a fever. He's been bedridden for 3 days.
I'm sorry. I heard that your brother is lying in a fever, so I brought something for him that might help.
Really? I don't know what to say. And I was against dragging Thomas to the chapel. I felt it would only burden him more.
God moves in mysterious ways. We ought to administer it to him quickly.
Yes, of course. His fever is getting worse. If this doesn't work, I don't think he'll last long.
Vigilant. These days we have all sorts of vagabonds, drifters, outlaws and bandits roaming the country. And we have one of those vermin here today. A fella called Hans, who is clearly not right in the head. A dangerous madman, a brawler, and a thug. And worst of all, a poacher! And so, for the damages he caused to our dear Lord Otto von Berghoff, he is sentenced to be hanged by the neck until dead!
Stop! You can't execute this man. He's a noble. Captain Thomas here will testify that we're messengers from Rattay.
What is this nonsense, for Christ's sake?
It's true. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Deal with it, for God's sake!
But, sir, the captain...
Captain Thomas has a fever. He's clearly delirious. Seize them immediately.
You can't do this! I am a nobleman, do you hear? A noble!
Get your hands off me! You can't do this!
Open the gates!
My lord.
What the hell is going on?
It was just a... It's a hanging.
You can't hang him. He's a noble. That's for me to judge. Take him down! And for Christ's sake, help me off this horse!
You may enter. His lordship is expecting you.
So, you're messengers from Rattay, huh? I was wondering when someone would turn up. All right, then. Let's hear it.
My respects, Sir Otto. I am Capon of Perkstein, and this is Henry of Skalitz, my escort.
Welcome to Trotsky, gentlemen. I'd greet you standing up as befits, but I'm glad I can even sit at the moment.
I heard you were ambushed by outlaws.
You heard right. Those bastards did a job on me. And I got out luckier than most. Almost all the others were killed, including my page and my surgeon. So there is no one here to heal me, and I will have to inform poor Albert's father that his son died in my service.
I hope your health will soon be restored, sir.
We shall see. But now, you tell me what happened here in Herrgottsnamen. Why did my chamberlain try to hang you, Lord Capon?
In truth, the welcome we got from your Master Chamberlain was somewhat... how shall I put it?
Your Chamberlain's welcome was appropriate enough, considering our appearance, the situation in your domain, and your orders, sir.
Ah. I appreciate your diplomacy, young man. Master Chamberlain Ulrich can sometimes be more hasty and passionate than is healthy. And we are glad you hold no grudge against him. Are we not, Ulrich?
I regret what happened, gentlemen. Please accept my humblest apologies.
Anyway, let us leave this misunderstanding aside and get to the point. As far as I'm aware, Ratai showed no interest in negotiations before, either with me or with the League of Lords.
True. Our houses have thus far stood on opposite sides.
I should say so. Attacking Brno and Jihlava together with that renegade Sokol of Lemberg hardly inspired our sympathy.
No, we can all point the finger. Your League of Lords, on the other hand, abducted the king. Although I don't doubt you had your reasons, just as Sir Hanush did.
We certainly had. The main one being that your Wenzel is an irresponsible drunkard and idler who is hurting the Empire by his inactivity. But let us leave that aside. Tell me, what does Sir Hanush have on his mind? I am all ears.
Unfortunately, during the ambush, we lost the letter we were carrying, so you'll have to make do with my word of mouth.
All right. Go ahead and speak.
In brief, Sir Hanush, Sir Radzig, and other lords take the view that the situation has got out of control. And that's of no benefit to anyone in Bohemia, neither Wenceslas's supporters or the League of Lords. King Sigismund's actions will not lead to instilling greater order than under King Wenceslas. Quite the contrary.
Let us say that maybe. What arises from it?
Sir Hanush and the other lords on our side are interested in knowing what the stance of the League of Lords is at this moment, and whether they haven't perhaps reevaluated some things.
In other words, whether I might betray Sigismund.
Well, betray is a strong word. We came to you, Sir Otto, because you're the leading voice of the League of Lords. I expect there are also lords among your ranks who are considering how to find a way out of this sticky situation. And for the Kingdom of Bohemia, it would certainly be better if our powers were to join rather than parting.
Your companion speaks like a diplomat, Sir Hans. However, the question is whether it's possible to join fire with water and end up with anything but nasty smoke. Nonetheless, Sir Hanush and Sir Radzig are right. There is disorder and anarchy in the land. Bandits riding roughshod all over. As we all know, to our cost.
We've had plenty of experience of that at home too, sir. Only a short time ago we had to deal with a similar band.
Then you will surely understand that before I begin debating who would be the better king, I must sweep my own doorstep. Only I'm damned if I know how to do that, since those bastards have wiped out half of my garrison, including my captain.
If I may be so bold, sir, you're not the only one. We also have a score to settle with them, so Henry and I will gladly help you.
Is that so? Now that is what I call the words of a knight, Sir Hans.
Right now, we've got a common enemy, so we have common interests too.
So then, sir, may we be of assistance to you?
Indeed you may. Perhaps in the end we may really find some common ground. I need to muster sufficient reserves to deal with those outlaws once and for all. I'm summoning my vassals here to Trotsky. And since I don't have many men left to send as messengers, I will gladly accept your help.
Just say the word, sir. Where should we go?
You'll go to Nebakov, a small castle, or rather a fortress among the cliffs. The yeoman there, Jaromir Nebak, is an old hardhat and may not be very willing to fulfill his obligations. It would be useful if an eloquent noble like yourself visited him to explain him clearly why I need his whole garrison.
Who is this Lord Nebak?
The lord of a smaller house with not much in the way of estates, just a fortress and lands, but he also owns a mill that provides a significant part of his income. His children are grown up. His daughter married well, thanks to Sir Otto. His son is away from the domain, dealing with duties. Sir Otto helped him to acquire an official position. In short, the House of Nebak is more than beholden to Sir Otto for his magnanimous help and support.
Thank you, Ulrich. Nevertheless, I suspect Jaromir will not be keen to charge into battle. But that is of little consequence. He has a few good men who will be useful. That will do us. If he delivers, I will regard his obligation as fulfilled.
What should we do if he's unwilling to heed what we say?
His house has always been loyal to mine. And it has always been more than worth their while. So tell him that I would like it to remain so. I do not expect any great obstacles, but it would be wise to show Sir Jaromir respect by sending him someone of status. He will take his time over being persuaded, and then concur, as he always has done.
I'll get to him somehow, sir.
I expect nothing less from you.
Is the route safe?
As I said, the fortress is in the wilderness amongst the cliffs. There are many places where outlaws may be hiding, so watch out.
Don't worry, sir. I have Henry here by my side for such situations.
Is that all, sir?
It's no simple task. Knowing Jaromir, if I sent a common messenger, he'd come back with a boot print on his backside. Dealing with the lower nobility can be tricky. They tend to be fixated on their own somewhat fragile status.
We'll take care of it, sir. Count on us.
All right. We'll head out as soon as possible. Let's not delay our diplomatic mission unnecessarily.
Very well. I think that is all for now. The Chamberlain will show you where you can put your heads down, and he will supply you with horses. And once we have resolved this little digression, we shall talk about your own mission.
Thank you, sir.
May I ask something, Sir Otto?
Oh. Ask away, young man.
When you were ambushed, did you see those bandits? Would you recognize any of them?
Henry, don't start with that again.
Why do you ask?
The thing is, when we were ambushed, I believe I saw among them one of the men we ran up against at home.
Oh. What did he look like? Do you know his name?
He's called Istvan Toth, a Hungarian noble. He wears black armor. A stocky fella, around 40.
I've already told you that's nonsense. How would he be here? You only saw him from a distance, from behind. You're imagining it.
And why does this Toth interest you, young man?
He was the leader of a band that made trouble for us in Sasau. And he has something that belongs to me.
Ah, interesting. Interesting. But I must disappoint you. I saw no one of that description.
Thank you, sir. And sorry. I had to ask.
I understand. And now I shall entrust you to the care of Ulrich here. And I shall look forward to the good tidings you bring me from Nebakov. Go with God, gentlemen.
Thank you for everything, sir. The Lord be with you.
There will be time enough yet for social niceties. Now there are more practical matters to deal with. Sir Otto has generously agreed to accommodate Lord Capon in one of his chambers. And you, Henry, shall also be accommodated, as befits your station. There, your equipment shall also be returned to you, and you will find your horse in the stable. Nevertheless, his lordship takes the view that, as a noble's escort, you should have a befitting mount. And therefore he has kindly decided that you may take one of our horses, if you so wish. Gentlemen, follow me. So, Sir Hans, allow me to...
Hold on, Sir Ulrich. If you think everything is settled between us, and we're going to act like nothing happened, then you're...
Sir?
You were going to have me executed a short while ago. I expect a proper apology.
Then please accept my apology once more, sir. But given the circumstances...
Given the circumstance? What circumstances?
Sir, poaching is a capital offence.
And are you the king? That you can hand down death sentences? No, you are not. What's more, you had plenty of reasons to realise it wasn't a good idea.
Sir, I could not have realised that.
You couldn't have realised? Yes, you could, but then you wouldn't have been able to play the Lord and stage private executions.
Sir, once more I apologise. And now, please allow me to show you to your quarters.
I wouldn't dream of inconveniencing you. I'll find my quarters by myself. Henry, once you're done with that annoying fool, get your horse and we'll meet at the gate.
Well, it seems Lord Capon will not be requiring my services anymore today.
Please excuse him. He's been through a lot, as I'm sure you understand.
It is understandable, of course. I was just hoping that our relationship would be a bit warmer after that, regrettable misunderstanding. Nevertheless, welcome to Trusky, the finest and biggest castle you shall ever see. Rumour has it that the castle was built on the jaws of hell, and that we're sometimes plagued by demons here. But don't believe a word of it. It's just idle talk to excuse the servants' laziness and incompetence. It's demanding enough keeping everything here running. Smoothly without any of that. It requires a man of exceptional qualities and talents. By the way, this place is a maze for strangers. It's very easy to get lost. The jail cells are down there.
Have you been
But I
rolling
believe
in
you are
shit?
already fairly well acquainted with that part of the castle, aren't you?
All too well, thanks.
You silly doggy.
Here it is. You'll find a bed inside, opposite the door, and a chest where we put your belongings. You'll find some new clothing there, a little gift from our gracious lord, to ensure you're not mistaken for a beggar again. Once you're settled in and properly dressed, stop by the stable. They're beyond the gate, down the path. Ask for Kabat. He was supposed to prepare a horse and tack for you, or tell him you'll keep your own if you insist. Then he'll give you proper tack at least, so you don't disgrace us.
Thanks. I'm grateful.
As you should be. So, you and I are finished, and I can finally attend to some proper work, so this castle doesn't fall on our heads.
Heel! You're my doggy, eh?
What are you
My turn!
For God's sake, you've injured him!
If you keep resisting, I've all the right in the world to execute you on the spot.
Oh, shit! You should have yielded! Now we'll display your corpse on the pillory!
Swine!
Punishment by the blade! Right, stay
Show what you're made of! Too slow! Do it!
I'll hack you up like you deserve.
Haven't you had enough? I'll kill you on the spot if you don't... You wanna try me?
Punishment by the blade. My favorite. Fuck that! Now you'll see what we do with criminals, bastards.
Great. Great.